Good afternoon. My name is Johnny Molina. Today, we'll be doing Tech Tuesdays learning resources, embedding videos into presentations. Thank you for coming today. This is, I think this is our last Tech Tuesdays for the month of the semester, for the spring semester. We're thinking of creating more Tech Tuesdays workshops in the next couple of weeks, not next week, but the week after, where we will be showcasing some of the new technology that's coming to Wolfson campus on the AI Center. We're gonna perhaps be showing how students can access the metaverse using some of our new equipment that's coming in for using the MetaQuest 2. I strongly encourage everyone to drop by. I think on the 18th they're doing a little ribbon cutting for that center. So maybe drop by the ensuing week or the week after, the 18th of April, so that you can use and see what technology is available in that center. Okay, so let's get started with the Tech Tuesdays learning resources, embedding videos into a presentation. And the wrong computer. Okay. About me, hi, my name is Johnny Molina. I'm an instructional assistant here at Wolfson campus for the Learning Resources Department. I've been working for Miami-Dade College since 2013. I graduated from MDC and hold several certificates. One of them is Augmented and Virtual Reality certification. And I'm also part of various work groups here for the Learning Resources Department. One is the video group. As I mentioned earlier, I'm also going to be partaking in the Metaversity work group that's being created college-wide. I'm also here at Wolfson campus. I'm known as the technologist, hence my participation here in all these workshops, helping students learn some skills using various softwares or equipment. Some of the things that I do here at the campus, I also manage the multimedia studio room, where I help students with their presentations. I also help them record video footage that they may need to use in their presentations. We have equipment, which I will show a little bit later, that you can take advantage of. And you can find me in Wolfson campus, building 2, on the computer courtyard, room 2201. You can just ask for Johnny Molina. I don't know why my name is not there, but it should be. And I'll be happy to help you. Perhaps you're having issues with one of your taking one of your exams using ProctorU or Lockdown Browser. You can come to the courtyard and we can hopefully change some settings so that you're able to take that exam, or you can use one of our computers or study rooms to take the exam. Okay, so what we'll be covering today, we're going to learn some tricks and tips on recording video footage, and then how to upload that to your YouTube channel and embedding it into your presentation. We're mainly going to talk about PowerPoint, Canva, and Google Slides. If you don't know, last week I actually did a workshop on Google Slides. So if you want something that's more elaborate, you feel free to send me an email. Let me know that you want to watch that workshop. We actually have a YouTube channel that is hosting all the workshops that we're given every Tuesday. So some of the things when you're creating a video for any presentation, you have to be able to create a plan, and with those plans come some of the questions that you're going to ask is what's the best resolutions and aspect ratios to use on your footage, and that depends if your video is going to be professional or a personal video. And we're also going to talk about some tips to record that footage that may not be widely known or assumed. We have also some of the resources available for you, like cameras and things that you can use to shoot those videos. And then we'll discuss some of the DMCA rulings and ADA rulings for videos, for professional videos, and how to import those videos ultimately to your presentation. So when you're creating a plan, So we're talking all the way from the ground up, right? In some cases nowadays, your teachers are requiring you to create more content for your presentations and attach videos. So you can create your own videos to attach to your presentations. In some cases, it will make it actually, it will make your presentations more intuitive. And so it will give you also a little break when you give your presentations. You can play your recording of what you prepare for the presentation. So you have to ask the questions about the video. Is it going to be a personal video? Is it going to be a professional, or a video that's just going to go on social media? If it's going to go on social media, right? You just have to have fun and be spontaneous. Usually that's the best way to go in that regards. When you decide what type of video you're going to take, then you're going to have to think about what equipment you need to use. For the most part, you have your phone, and what software you're going to use typically might be already installed on the phone. But if you're going to make cuts and edits to those videos, there are other options on the PC side or on a computer, such as Camtasia, Adobe Premiere, which is a little more advanced, and also CapCut also can help you do some of the basic video editing. And if you're going to shoot a professional video, let's say maybe it's for a project or for your job, for a business, you never know what type of video you're going to be creating. If it's a professional video, you should be thinking of writing a script for the video, and your script should be including the general idea that you want to give the video, or what you want the speaker on the video to say. If it's a professional video, you're going to further increase that, and you're going to have to, even if it's a personal video for your own YouTube channel, you have to pay attention to the DMCA guidelines and make sure that you're not adding content that violates those guidelines, because you don't want to risk your videos being taken down. So some of the resources I use is pixabay.com. I'm adding it on the chat. That resource has a lot of free-to-use content, videos, stock images, animations that you can use free, and you just have to pay attention to the rights that are given on each content that you download from there. Sometimes you might need to give attributions to the creator, in which case you probably have to attribute to the creator on the description of your video. Generally, you don't need to add it on the actual video, like you have seen in some cases. If they do require to do that, generally it already comes attached to the video, so you cannot edit that part out. Other resources are Canva. I don't know if you have Canva.com and you have the pro version of that. There's just an abundance of free-to-use images, stock videos, logos. You can customize it. You can customize your video to the end of the earth, and you won't have any problems with the DMCA guidelines. Let's see. Next. Also, when you're thinking of a professional video, you have to ask the following question: does your video break the DMCA guidelines? And is it ADA compliant? The ADA compliant requirements are for the Americans with Disabilities Act, which ensures that any content that will be located on a website or an application and other platforms are accessible to people with disabilities. These mainly refers to, in the cases for the video, it refers to the captions, because if your video is going to be placed in a website, which 100% it is, in our case, for learning resources, we have to caption every video because all of them are usually attached to a LibGuide or something of that sort. So all our videos have to be fully captioned. But generally, you don't have to worry about following these guidelines on presentations. I'll post my email again. Give me 1 second. There it is. FYI, you will also receive an email. If you posted your ID on the chat, you will also receive an email from my supervisor giving you kind of like a receipt that you were here and that you were present for the workshop. Okay, let's talk about if you're going to post to social media, what are some of the recommended resolutions or aspect ratios that you should use? Facebook is like, it's the one, Facebook and YouTube generally accept everything, any resolution, any aspect ratio. So the recommended resolution for Facebook would be 1080 by 1080, which is like a 1-to-1 ratio. But they also are very welcoming to the landscape resolutions, which is 1080p resolution. And their recommended formats are MP4 and MOV. MOV is the file type for Apple computers or Apple iPhones. On Instagram, also, Instagram is a little more boxy. So the aspect ratio for Instagram is 9:16, which is actually the complete opposite of the landscape resolution, and it's a little more extended. But it's also welcoming to a 1-to-1 resolution, which is 1080 by 1080. And by the way, any resolution that's lower than 1080 by 1080 pixels will give you a lower quality. So you always want to make sure that your quality is above 1080 by 1080. It could be 1220 by 1220. You know, that will only make the quality improve. TikTok is also the same as Instagram. It's 9:16, and also welcoming to 1:1. But nowadays, we're starting to see that, you know, how a lot of students or individuals are posting also landscape videos, and then they kind of fit 2 landscape videos on top of each other, giving the reaction to the video below or up top. YouTube, it is widely recommended to upload in 16:9 resolution. And this is YouTube is a lot harder on the DMCA rules and the DMCA rules for audio. So you have to make sure that you're using audio that does not have infringement, unless you're uploading YouTube Shorts, which works a little different. But TikTok has revolutionized how video is being shared. Okay, the next slide here. So now we're going to talk about recording footage and recording tips. We're talking when we discuss footage, we're talking about B-roll. And when you're thinking about B-roll, you're also thinking of the audio that you're going to be shooting. Let's say you're running an interview. Your project is to interview a teacher or your colleague or your fellow students. You always want to ask yourself, how much footage is enough? Well, I'll be the first one to tell you as an editor that please, more footage. You cannot have enough footage. The more you record, the better and the easier it will be for you when it comes to editing the videos and adding transitions. Everything will just flow a lot easier within the video. And the other things, if you're running an interview, you know that the audio will have background noise. So you have to be mindful of the locations that you're recording. And if you have somebody that's an audio engineer, then they will know how to remove that background noise from the audios. But if you're going to add a background track and you're just focusing on what you're going to shoot, then you don't need to worry too much about the audio. Second tip is also to record multiple takes, just like they do in movies. That's why they have the signal to, you know, record 1, 2, 3 action. What this means is that you know, the camera, by the time that that signal goes off, the camera is already rolling. It's already recording. That's why you always see bloopers going on. And it is strongly recommended that you are already recording 1 to 3, not even 1, I would say 3 to 5 seconds before the signal begins for the speaker to begin speaking, or for you to begin recording whichever area you're going to focus the camera lens on. So that's what I would recommend. And this will help, again, it will help your video editor, and it will help your audio engineers to remove any errors. Maybe perhaps maybe a siren goes off on the distance and it's caught within that time frame, then that can be engineered out of your audio. And it also helps the audio engineer capture the noise and eliminate it from the rest of the video. So that's something that's probably unknown. So what equipment is available here at Wilson Campus Learning Resources? Well, everyone has a phone, so this is for everybody. This is for everybody. But we also have cameras available for student use. We have 360 cameras, and we also have an action cameras. We have a GoPro and an Insta360 camera that we allow students to use for their projects or record anything really. And if you just want to learn how to shoot 360 footage, you can also come in and request to use one of the cameras, and I'll gladly teach you, and I will teach you how to edit that software, how to animate it. At the end of the presentation, I will give a link to our playlist on YouTube, and one of the first videos that we have on that playlist will show you how editing 360 works, editing 360 footage, and it can be done all on your phone. Very simple and fluid. The technology just keeps expanding. At one point, it's going to take just a whole minute, not even a minute, to put content out there. What software is available here on the Courtyard? We have Adobe Premiere available for students, and we also have a gaming laptop that's available for use also for video editing, where we have other video editing software like CapCut and Camtasia that are more for basic use. Okay, so now a quick tip, right? When you're normally doing presentations, sometimes you probably will be required to capture the screen to show a process, maybe on a website or on your laptop or a computer. So there's two ways that I use regularly to do that, and the simple way is to use I'm gonna go backspace here. The simple way will be to use PowerPoint. Let me drag it to this side for a second. So how do you screen capture on PowerPoint? All you have to do is go to Insert, and you go to Screen Recording, and this will give you a prompt to select the area. All you got to do is click that, and then you highlight the screen that you want to record, and then you click the record button. So this will begin the recording process. It gives a little countdown, and then it begins. It will give you some changes here. Okay, so then to stop the recording of the screen, you simply go up top and you click stop, and this will input the video. See, you added the video to my presentation here, and you can pre-play it. Little countdown, and then it begins. It will give you some changes here. Okay, so then to stop the recording of the screen, you simply go up top and you click. Okay, so that's just a sample of how to record the screen. Maybe you need to show a website or some resource that you have, or maybe you need to give a workshop, kind of like me, and you need to pre-record some steps that you need to do. As you notice, it also recorded my audio perfectly. There was no background noise or anything. Because I'm going to delete this. And okay, so the next other application that I use, it's called Streamlabs. Streamlabs. I don't know if you guys are familiar with OBS. Can I hide this? Can't see that. Streamlabs. This application is a streaming application, but I find it very useful to do everything on it. You can basically host your own podcast as well as stream to any platform, to YouTube, Twitch. My guess is that Kick will also be added here soon. And this program is free to use. If you want, you can have more features like streaming to multiple platforms at the same time. But for that, you need to unlock a subscription. But you can totally use it for free to record anything just that will be saved on your computer, or if you want to stream. But I use it regularly, often, to also capture the screen. And let me see, are you able to see? Can you see the other camera view? Can you say yes on the chat if you see it? Okay,
yes, perfect. I can see it.
Okay, so this application actually allows you to connect and create many templates. They have templates that allow you to connect many different devices, such as different cameras. I can't enable the camera for the laptop here because it's already in use by Zoom. But this allows you to connect multiple microphones, and then you can use the mixer here to control the audio that's going to be recorded. But you can also add different monitors. So if we double click here, as you can see, it allows me to switch to different screens. You can see I have 3 screens here, and I'm choosing to share the first screen because that's where I have the program open. But it allows you to be fluid to the point where you can select what screen you want to record. And this is useful for any presentations that you're using, or maybe you want to be more proactive, right? You can change the size of the landscape here to fit the stream of a TikTok. So you can customize your stream, and you can also resize the cameras so that perhaps maybe you're watching a show up here and down here you're reacting to the show, things like that. But it's just useful to help you create content and do anything for a presentation, and you can give it a little more spice. And this is the future, everything is moving online. So learning about how you can use different technology can help you. And let me just show you here for a minute. If you go here on the mic, this is another great feature that I love about this because it allows you to record in any type of setting thanks to the filters. So if you go to edit filters, which I already have, as you can see, I've added a noise suppression filter. So you can record yourself in a podcast setting, and all you have to do is select this and it will erase any noise you want. The fan here is actually, the AC is very loud, but I'm sure you guys are not getting anything. And that's thanks to this filter here. Okay, so that's another example how you can capture a screen. You can just hit record and this will record it locally. If you click go live, it's gonna ask you if you wanna, I normally play this game here, Apex. That's what I stream from time to time. And you can add the other streaming platforms here as well. But usually you can also record locally, and the quality that this can output is fantastic, even 4K, 8K, if your computer supports it. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to the presentation from current slide. Okay. So you can see now I'm back to the other camera. Okay, so how do we insert the videos that I just showed that you can create? Using PowerPoint. Oops. Well, I'm gonna have to back up again anyway. So here you go. So to add a video to your presentation using PowerPoint, you simply go to Insert, then you go to Video. And then what you're gonna select is online video. And this here, you can select a local video, but I don't recommend it because that's going to increase the size of your presentation by an enormous amount. So you always want to try to upload your video to YouTube. And I'm on the search one of the videos that we have uploaded to our presentation. Can't connect with YouTube. Miami College. Of course, with this technology. Why can't they connect to YouTube on mine? I'm still connected on Zoom, right? Yes, I am. Let me see if it lets me plug in. I tested this a couple of. Let me see if I can close the application, go back in there. Is it open here? Okay. Save changes. I don't know what changes I made. Let's reopen. Insert video. Online video. Okay, so I don't know why it's not connecting to YouTube. Paste the embed code. Okay, let me get the embed code from Xiang. Copy. Okay, so we had to use the other option. Typically, if you just go to video and go to online video, you can actually just search for any video that you want here. Miami-Dade College, and it will populate. I don't know what's going on at the moment. So, but you can also just grab the embed code from any video, any source like this. You go to the share button, and then you click on embed, and then you can copy the code, this code here, and then you can paste it and that in this section, and then click the arrow to import it. So here's the video. Let's double click. It should activate it, unless it's having a connection issue. Yeah, there it is. You can drag the corners to resize the video. Double click it again to activate it. If you want to play the video inside the presentation, you just click play. In this presentation, we have one of our student assistants give it. So just that, since I'm here, let me just show you right quick where the playlist is. If you go to YouTube, you go to Miami-Dade College, you click on the channel, and you go to playlist. This is our playlist of all the workshops that we have created so far. This is the one that I was mentioning about, that you can learn how to edit 360 footage, and we have many other options here. You're welcome to please visit it and see what you can get from it. This is the Google Slide presentation that I gave last week. Okay. So we had a little bit of a failure there with the okay, so now let's go to Google Slides. Okay, if you're not familiar with Google Slides, you can go to google.com, and then on the right-hand corner, top right-hand corner, you gotta make sure you're signed in. Okay, you gotta make sure you're signed in, so you get these options here, and then if you scroll down, you're gonna see Google Slides, and this should take you to your slide. You can create presentations here. You can choose templates, etc. Okay, so how do we add a video to Google Slides? Again, this one is actually very simple. You go to File, you go to Insert, then you go to Video. Yeah, look, I've already searched it here for NDC hacks, and let me just erase it here. Well, if you type anything here, it should populate any videos that you might be looking for. So we're going to choose this first one here. We select it, and then you click Insert. There it is. Dragging the corners, just like in PowerPoint, allows you to resize the video for your presentation, and just simply click play to present it. Okay, very simple. So the next one should be Canva. Canva. How many of you in the chat are familiar with Canva or use it? Alice Garcia, yes. You know, I use this up Canva for everything. So part of my job is to also create digital content for my department to post on social media. In some cases, I need to create thumbnails for the videos. I need to create introductions and things like that. So this helps me cover all those bases because there's so much content that I can use in Canva. And you can also use it for presentations. Actually, I did not use it for presentations before until I saw that one of my coworkers who gave a presentation for Canva 2 weeks ago. We're working on getting that video up on the playlist. So feel free to check it in maybe 2 weeks, and that video should be up there. If you want it, you can feel free to send me an email if you want to watch that workshop. I will give you a OneDrive link where you can see the workshop. But Canva is going to take over. It's one of those handy tools that you can use it for anything. But right now, for this case, I just wanted to show how to add a video to a presentation. And as you can see, there's many templates already available that you can use for presentations. That's what I love about Canva. There's so many stock content already created that you can use, and this is free to use. You won't be copyrights. If you decide to use it for, let's say, a video, and you have a license, your video won't get taken down to do that. But okay, let's go back to this one. So how to insert a video? So there's two ways to insert a video. On the left pane, if you scroll down, you click on videos, you're going to find all the stock videos that they have available. This is what I meant about how much footage they have available for you at the palm of your hand. So let's say you want to add a video with some cool images like this. Cool video clip. Of course, this doesn't mesh with the presentation, so it's not that well done. And if you have the pro version, you have access to even more things that you can use for your presentation. But these are short clips, right? So for presentations, you generally use clips that are a bit longer. So that's how you can insert videos that are already created within Canva. But let's say you want to insert a video, from YouTube or something like that. So for that, again, you're going to go to the left pane, and instead of going all the way to videos, you're just going to go to this here where it says apps, and you click it. And then I've already searched for embeds, but what you want to do is up here where it says search on the search bar, you're going to type embeds actually is what it's called, and press enter. So this is going to give you the option to embed any video if you click on embed. So you can do one thing, paste the link. Let's see if it's still saved. No. Here you don't paste the embedded code. What you paste, oops, pause that right quick. What you paste is the main link. You copy the link and go back. Okay. Then you can right click, paste, or Control V, and then you click add to design. And that's going to import your video into your presentation in Canva. And again, you can resize if you drag the corners. You notice that the quality looks a little better in this presentation. So Canva is doing a great job of making sure that all their content is high quality. So let's click, I think we'll double click it. Double click it to her. And yeah, you just double click and it will start playing the video for your presentation.
Welcome to today's workshop. We're going to be discussing Zoom Essentials.
The embed button. Sure. Let me.
So this is the Zoom Essentials workshop.
Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back to design. Okay. So actually, I didn't show you guys how to create a presentation, but typically instead of the present button here, you're going to have a create design option. And then if you click that, you're going to have a drop down menu and you're going to scroll until you see presentation. And then and this will come out automatically, all the templates for your presentations. You just pick whichever you want to use and it will show on the right side. Okay, so to find the embed option for the videos, you go on the left pane here and you click where it says apps. So you click apps and then you're going to see the search bar up here. And I know this is a little tricky, so it might be a little bit difficult to remember, but you can search. You got to search for embed, and press enter. And then that will give you the option to click on this on embed. And then that gives you the access to paste the link. So then you can just paste the code, right click, paste, and then you paste the link of the video there, and that will add the video to your presentation. So fast, so fast. Okay, as you can see, you can also embed all other types of social media. Spotify too, that's interesting. It's very good. Okay, let's see. You can also add, just click YouTube here and I'm sorry, and it's gonna give you a general video just as a test. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's the presentation. Let me go to the next slide here from current slide. Okay. Does anyone have any questions? This actually ran a little longer than I intended to. I apologize, I'm a slow speaker. Please post any question on the chat that you may have. Just keep in mind, if you need support in anything, technology, or even if you want to learn about video editing, how to animate pictures, how to animate a video, we also have a green screen here available for students if they want to record anything, and I can teach you how to use a green screen. Okay, let's see. Yes, this video would also be added to the playlist. It usually takes about a week or two to be posted on there, but we do get the raw footage of this within the next day. So if you send me an email requesting the video, I can give it to you. Just for to embed a video on Canva, the only way that I've seen so far is to copy the link, because they have so much stock footage in there. It's a little hard to remember, right? To search for the actual word embed to actually add the link. But Canva is a little more for intermediate users, but I think it's worth using it, because once you use it, you will see that you can use it on so many more. It's applicable to use everywhere. You can create flyers with it easy, which can help you professionally or for your family business or anything, because you can create full-fledged videos inside Canva as well. Okay, please can you scan this barcode on the screen, and please give us give us feedback. Let us know if we're any subjects that you want us to cover, if there's a software that you want us to cover. We're always looking to improve. I know we're just beginning to do this. Do I ever go to Kendall? No, unfortunately, I'm based here at Wolfson campus. There's usually one of us in every campus, technologists for my department, learning resources. So feel free to visit any other campuses and see if there's anybody that can support you for your project. Here, I've been embedded with some courses, such as a class for Microsoft HoloLens, where students can use it to interact in a virtual setting and complete their assignment there. So we're looking to improve in many ways. Okay, so hopefully you guys got the QR code and you have scanned it, and here it is. That's my information, and you can see my phone line there as well. I'm always moving because I'm part of a couple of work groups, but if you need my help, feel free to send me an email, call me, leave a message. No, at the moment, all I'm doing is workshops like this. Soon we'll have more workshops for the metaversity and using virtual reality headsets. Again, on that survey, please give us your thoughts. Anything that you want us to cover. If I don't know how to use it, I'll learn it and then give a workshop on it, or we'll find somebody else that can also use it. Yeah, we had about 18 participants today. Thank you so much. We'll check the chat logs for your student IDs. You'll probably get a response tomorrow from my supervisor. with Metaversity. Let me see. We're doing, what's on the other side? We're doing a live presentation on the 18th, Tuesday, the 18th. That's when it's opening. The AI Center is the opening, and they're also showcasing the Metaversity there. But I think this might only be for staff on that day. But I believe there will be accepting students here at Wilson campus to also see it. If you want to be part of it, please let me know. I believe that that presentation is going to be around 3 p.m. on a Tuesday. If you wish to be part of it, let me know. The presentation will be held on Wilson campus, but you can also join it remotely on a computer. You can go into the little in the spaces, the virtual spaces that they have created for Miami-Dade College. And we're gonna have the workshop for it's my relief on the 25th of April. I don't know what time yet though. We're gonna have that workshop will be online, and it will also be in person. We're planning to also stream it. It's my understanding we're gonna stream that on our Twitch channel for the department, which I can't remember the actual address. But yeah, the presentation is over. Thank you, Alvarado, for coming in, and I love the questions. Feel free to contact me if you want to get help on your projects and anything technology. I'm here for you. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Let me